You dig what I'm saying? If they all hollers, I'm a county fast. Yeah, I wanted money, I couldn't enjoy class.
Hey guys, it's your boy Yadiiiigg, 4 Eyes, 2 Gs, and today we're here with another episode of Stan Wars. This might be the first video I uploaded in a while for this series, so basically if you haven't watched it before, it's where me and my friends will argue against two artists. So us two will be for Earl, they will be for Vince, and then we'll argue as stands for that artist, and then I know you guys watch it, enjoy it hopefully, and then let us know what you think. Just a disclaimer, we don't hate Vince, they don't hate Earl. It's just for the sake of this video that we're arguing. So it's just for the sake of the video. We've got
Rupert,
Rahul,
Matt,
Kato,
and Dylan. Make sure to follow your boy on all social medias before we get into it. Alright, so we've got Earl versus Vince. Big one. This is a popular discussion.
Yeah, it's a good
It's a
one.
very popular discussion.
Yeah.
They're very similar. So
good friends too.
good friends. What do we reckon?
You kick it off.
Alright. I think Vince has got a lot of potential. I see a lot of potential in Vince's we're going, but I think his music has stagnated. But it's very similar at this point. I think his lyrics, like the thing is with the thing is with Vince lyrically, what Vince is spitting on Summertime was what it was spitting on How Can Wait. What Vince was spitting on How Can Wait is what he's spitting on Prima Donna, basically. Is what he's spitting on the recent singles as well. Like, it's very similar lyrically. All of the kind of, the Summertime 06, that could have been called Winter 09. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that wasn't a joke. That wasn't a joke, but like, you know what I mean? There's no significance of it. Earl,
I think you're really doing Vince dirty.
okay, go. No, there is I know the significance of Summertime 06 because I watched interviews around there. He said that's when it changed. But what I'm saying is there's nothing inherently about the lyrics
in the song,
in the songs itself.
The album that makes it different. That makes it
He's
like
exploring the same subject matter.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
the same subject matter, the same sound mostly.
Say-
He's being more experimental with beats.
Yeah,
I'll give you that definitely on Prima Donna.
Yeah, definitely Prima Donna
Beats are definitely sort of even on Summertime 06.
for sure.
The
Yeah.
beats.
I don't think it's that different to Earl though, because like I think they're just respectively exploring their own like inner conflicts, and they have different conflicts.
They're both being honest.
The difference is with Earl though, you can see the progression lyrically from Earl the tape, even before Sly Tendencies, but from Earl the tape, it was nowhere near
But I guess
anything. And then to get to Doris was kind of like a mix between Earl and.
But again, I feel it's unfair because Earl as a person has gone through so much during that time.
The fuck, but
Because like we had this
That doesn't
discussion
make
with
it-
Danny.
it doesn't make it just because but like you're saying that, but like that's not an argument, that's not an excuse.
You're saying that Earl matured as a person, but I feel like Vince is one of those people that was like pretty mature from the beginning.
No, I'm not saying Earl has matured as a person. I'm not using that as a leg up. I'm talking specifically within.
You don't think Earl has matured as a person?
Earl has.
That's not
my argument though.
not the
Earl
argument,
has,
it's
but
alright.
that's not my
what are you
argument.
trying to say?
What I'm saying is Earl has changed lyrically. Earl has progressed lyrically. Earl has offered different things lyrically.
Yeah, but I think like they're both like introspective artists, right?
Yeah.
You would agree to that,
Yes.
yeah? Introspectively, because Earl has matured as a person, the subject matter naturally changed as he matured as a person, whereas Vince hasn't like...
He hasn't.
Yeah.
He's always been kind of like this.
I agree, but like,
the
what
prima
does that
donna
mean?
is-
What does that mean in the argument though?
because,
We're
like-
arguing artist against artist.
That's why I'm
Vince-
saying it's unfair to criticize
Yeah,
Vince
Vince
for
on that.
I know,
not
I'm not-
changing
I'm not-
his subject
But
matter.
no, it's not unfair.
it's-
Why can't I
it's still not
criticize?
unfair, just
It's still
because
not
he
unfair.
changed-
I can
he's something
criticize
that kind
that.
of
He
evolved
has not
regardless of
changed. He has not changed.
But like
and it's-
the reason why Earl has changed so much is because he was really young when he first dropped Earl, and he was going through so much then.
Yeah,
so
and-
of course he has more to talk about
Yeah, but
in terms
but-
of like internally.
Because
Well,
we're talking
why is
about
that a-
introspective.
Okay,
introspective
but even
artists.
even so, you look at Vince. Nothing about Vince is specific in a sense. Listen. Summertime 06. What is? That's what I'm saying. Like Summertime. It could have, as I said, it could have been called anything. There's nothing specific about his experiences in that time. There's nothing specific about it. He's saying the same things lyrically as he was saying on How Can Wait, as he's saying on Prima Donna. That's all very similar lyrically. So like he's offering, he's good lyrically, but I don't think he changes it up and offers enough depth about scenarios.
Because he's still struggling with the same inner like problems that he's dealing. It's the same problems he's dealing with. Still, and it's a genuine reflection of the problems that he's dealing with. You want him to make up problems, like what?
See, that's the thing. I'm not having a go at Vince for that.
You want him to rap about shit that he's not dealing with?
No, don't.
That's what
I'm saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm not having a go at Vince for that. I'm saying is Earl's better.
Why do you say he's better?
Because he's changed lyrically. He's changed subject-wise. I could listen to Summertime '06 and get the same lyrically as I could from How Can Wait. I can't listen to Earl and get the same lyrically from I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside. I think we've reached a stalemate on this discussion.
There's other factors though. There are other factors that makes, like, obviously Earl and Vince, both very good, both came up. I guess Vince came up with Earl. Vince was put on by Earl, I think we can all agree.
Yeah.
But Earl has, even just looking at projects.
Yeah, I agree.
Earl has better projects.
It's close.
Earl, even looking at the last projects, Summertime '06, I think we'll take Prima Donna out a little bit just because it was
EP.
Just an EP. It wasn't as fleshed out. It was good, but it wasn't really. It's not fair to look at that against Earl's album.
But
look at I Don't Like Shit and Summertime '06. I Don't Like Shit was so great thematically, so condensed. The theme across from track 1 to track 10, I think it was only 10 tracks. Amazing. What he talks about, like the lyrics throughout the songs, like the way he talks about what he's going through, because obviously he went through a lot.
Yeah.
The way he brings that out lyrically is like, honestly, there's not many in this generation who can do the same as he did then. Whereas Summertime '06, it's a good album, some great songs, some bangers, but it's 1 to 20, 1 to 19, I don't know, what's that, 20, 21 songs?
Yeah.
There's a lot of...
There's a lot of filler.
There's a lot of songs that really...
I don't know about filler though.
And the thing is,
I don't know about filler.
And the thing is, I think with... I don't know if I'm putting words in your mouth, I think there's a lot of interchangeable songs. Well, filler in a sense that you could do out, you could realistically cut some of that album and it wouldn't affect the album. I don't know.
I agree.
I don't know what you could cut from I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside. No. It's thematically as an album, it's so cohesive, it's so well put together. Whereas Summertime '06, I reckon by track 15, 16, you're starting to think.
Yeah, there's a few songs there that you really, there seems to be no point of having them in the album. Like it's not that they're bad songs, but there was no need to have them. They don't add anything. They're not different.
With the Vince 20 track thing, I think Vince was world building was like one of his objectives. Like
world building.
Like in terms of like I don't want to be too abstract, but like he was very much exploring a social climate. Whereas Earl with I Don't Like Shit, it's very much like describing himself inside, right? And like different objectives in mind.
But the thing is, okay, it's a different objective, but still, you can say he was trying to build a world. But the thing is, I don't think if that was his intention,
he was trying to build. Like,
I don't think he did that because track 18 is no different to track 2. It's the same lyrically. That's what I'm saying.
He was just trying to flesh out like this like
but if you
like his home like
I agree with what you're saying, but if you try to flesh out a world, you don't repeat the same concepts lyrically on every single track. I don't think you do anyway. Maybe, but I don't think so. I don't think he achieved that purpose at least.
Earl's aim though, like if you look at that, his aim was world building. Earl's aim obviously, Earl didn't have like a specific aim, he was just like letting out what he felt. And if you listen to that album, like anyone who knows that album, there's no way you don't feel that when you listen to that album. There's no way you don't feel what Earl's feeling throughout that album, the way he puts it in every song and the way he just describes what he's going through. And he achieves that. If you look at the aim of the album of Earl describing his internal struggles, he achieves that 100%. Like there's no way, like Earl just, anyone who knows the album would just feel Earl's pain at some point. And
you're saying he executed his
goal.
And he's more specific. He's more specific with his personal experiences. Vince is very not hands-on with his personal experiences. He's just, I think he's talking
because there's that guilt there. Like there's still like that.
I agree.
He doesn't want to open up completely because he still feels vulnerable about.
And if we're talking pure lyrically, who do you reckon's better lyrically? I don't bars. We're talking bars here. Who can spit the rawest? Who can spit the rawest 16?
I think I would concede bars, but like it's kind of like the same argument that we made for Danny. Vince is definitely more diverse sonically. Definitely, there's sonic diversity.
Sonically.
Like he was talking about Prima Donna, like the kind of beats that he picked for Prima Donna. Like,
Yeah.
Holy shit! Like he had like a rock beat.
James Blake.
Even the fact that he was featured on like a Flume project, like he's
Very diverse. Yeah.
the way he flows
Very
is so
diverse.
majestic.
I reckon Earl's got a better flow than Vince.
Like in terms of like, well, maybe you can say Earl
Earl's got
flows
bars.
better, but Vince's flow can match any beat, and that adds to his versatility.
Yeah, but-
so you're not good. Are you really gonna have Earl on like a Flume track?
But the thing,
Flume track,
I reckon
or, like,
he'd
any
handle.
of-
I reckon he'd manhandle a Flume track.
Any of the, any of the singles that he's dropped now, like Rain Come Down, Bag Back, probably he could handle that.
But like features.
Rain Come Down, no. And what was it? Big Fish. Earl can't flow on that type of stuff.
Okay, and then we got the whole producing thing, which I brought up before.
Yeah.
I mean, Earl self-produced.
Yeah.
I think the whole album. So that's definitely a leg up against
Yeah, 100%.
Vince, but not a negative to Vince necessarily, because Vince is probably more diverse sonically. I think from here, who's got more to say? I think who's got more to achieve?
He's got a stronger catalog too.
Who's got a stronger catalog? Yeah.
I don't know. I like.
Comparable.
Earl, borderline classic.
See,
If someone came up to me and said Earl's a classic, I would agree with them.
I didn't feel that way with Earl. Like, it's a good project, but nah.
I reckon Earl's.
I definitely prefer the more mature.
I
Earl that we
prefer
have
the
now.
more mature
Yeah.
Earl, but I can. Okay, Earl. Doris.
Doris is good. but-
Well,
Oh, it's not a classic. I don't
it
reckon
had
it's a
some
classic.
really good tracks on it,
But we compare.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? Okay, Hell Can Wait versus Earl.
but I'd take Hell Can Wait.
Yeah.
Damn, really?
Same.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's only one soft track that like I thought was.
Hell Can Wait was
Soft.
fucking.
Yeah, I like Hell Can. I like
Hell
Hell
Can
Can Wait a lot.
Wait is
I like Hell
crazy,
Can Wait a lot. I don't know. Who's got the better discography for that? I reckon Earl's still got the better. I reckon you guys are underrating Earl.
But the thing
I'm
is,
not-
No,
I'm
no,
saying
no, I'm
it's
not underrating Earl.
comparable.
I don't know.
I'm not
I
underrating Earl.
reckon Earl's like a borderline classic. I reckon.
Oh, okay, so you meant Earl. Okay, got you, yeah.
Wait, what were we
He makes
talking
the
about?
he
I
makes the
thought,
tape.
Earl's
yeah, I know. Like, no, Earl is great. But
Oh,
Hell Can't Wait, I reckon is
yeah,
one of the...
yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't
yeah.
know an EP better than Hell Can't Wait.
Hell Can Wait.
Aside from
Earl. I reckon
Hell-
Earl's better than Hell Can Wait.
Earl's not
Hell
an
Can,
EP.
sorry, yeah, my bad.
Earl's mixtape EP, yeah, okay, yeah, I get what you mean. I agree. I don't want to hate on Vince too much, but I definitely
But
think that his same subject matter lyrically, and how brief he is lyrically, and how not in depth he is, and how not personal he is almost with his lyrics, is a huge detriment when you compare him to someone like Earl.
Well,
I think
I feel like with your point, it's sort of you're only gonna really rap about what means a lot to you. So you're not gonna create or talk about issues that don't mean as much to you. So
Yeah.
like stuff that happened ages ago, or stuff that's trivial.
And coming off that, if we're just looking at it from his latest project, Prima Donna, and if you look at those skits at the end of each
Yeah.
song, you can tell that like those
Tried to do
struggles
something.
are still like very much like
Yeah.
a big part of like his
Skits
inner
are
psyche. Like
Yeah, skits are really, really
And
good.
he did try to do something different with Prima Donna.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't execute it too well,
Yeah, right.
but
Yeah.
he did try to do something different.
Okay, this is what I was gonna say before. Even from here, who's got more to say? I think Earl's got more to
I
say.
probably agree with you there.
I think people are looking for Earl more right now. I think the thing is I think Vince kind of didn't flop with Prima Donna, but there was such an expectation for Vince after Summertime 06 that
He didn't reach that same level.
So I think people aren't anticipating Vince as much
But
as
his
Earl.
singles have
And
been far.
and the thing is like,
Singles been excellent,
yeah,
though.
the single's been excellent, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I think that's all for today. Alright guys, that's all for today. I think, yeah. Thanks a lot for watching. We've got
rip it.
Bro.
Kato.
Dylan. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on all notifications for more. Thanks a lot for watching.